It's a beautiful day out there.
Today is an exciting day for us because it's the start of a 2-day process of something we've only done once before, and many sailors haven't done at all. It's called careening. And if you're interested to find out what it is and how we did ours, stick around.
There's hardly any wind. The town of BLA is over there, and that's also where Guillermo's is. And Guillermo's has internet access. There's no cellular coverage here.
It's full moon today, and that means the tides are exceptionally wide, going very high and very low, and our goal is to careen. Careening is an ancient term used in the days when there weren't dry docks for boats. And in order to clean and paint and repair hulls, ships often had to be left on the beach and allowed to fall over on their sides so that sailors could get to the hulls and clean them and do any other repairs that are necessary. Because Nat is a catamaran, we have 2 keels to sit on, and that means we won't fall over, or at least we hope so. So that's our goal today.
Nat is currently in the northern Sea of Cortez, in Bahia de Los Angeles, or BLA. Our job today is to sail from BLA to Puerto Don Juan.
We careened here last year, didn't we?
Yep, same month.
Same month, yeah.
It was pretty simple, actually. My big worry was stingrays in the water.
Oh, those look good.
It's really tough having a chef like her on board, but somebody's got to eat the stuff.
It took us several hours to sail upwind in the light winds to Puerto Don Juan. This didn't concern us as we needed to make water, but we were still quite happy to finally anchor.
Welcome to Don Juan. Don Juan is surrounded almost completely by mountains or hills, as you can see here. The entrance is over there, has a bit of a dog leg to it. The idea is that it should be fairly safe in a hurricane. I'm not sure how safe.
8 minutes to 5, and we're ready to fire up the engines and go careen Nat. You ready, Freddie?
I'm not awake yet, but I'm ready.
This is where Nat is. The radar is on, and we see the boat that's in our way, so we must be sure to go around it. We're fortunate to have 4-deck lights on Nat.
I see the 4 decks on.
Just like Lizzie predicted, the grounding was a non-event, and within a few minutes we were solidly aground on the soft sand. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza. So are we aground, bosun?
We are.
Oh yeah.
The ground.
Where's the anchor?
The anchor's right down there, laying on its side.
Yeah, there's the anchor. Here we are. The gulls are all having a conniption over something. Time and tide, they say, wait for no man. And you can really see that here. I can watch the tide go out. And right there, the moon is setting. It's about 5:45 right now, and still 3 hours to low tide, so we're hoping to have about an hour on each side of the tide to get our cleaning done. There's a coyote scavenging up on the beach there. I wonder if that's what the birds were creating a fuss about earlier. There goes the moon.
When in doubt, have tea and banana muffins. Thank you, Lizzie.
You're welcome. I really don't want to be sloshing around in water.
Yeah.
Don't like stingrays.
Tide's definitely receding. Little work. Walking very carefully, looking for stingrays. I wish I had a shrimp net. There's lots of shrimps there. Net drying out in Puerto Don Juan. The tide is still flowing out. The fishermen often come and clean their catch here, and so what the gulls do is wait for the tide to go out so that they can scavenge the fish carcasses. Hey coyotes, how are you guys? How on earth do you guys survive here? What do you use for water? Huh? And how do you get enough food? And what are you seeing over there? Okay, well I'm going now, okay? Bye. Big fish here.
See how far the keel sunk into the sand. Hi, Stevie.
Hey, babe.
I got most of the stuff under here, but there's still more to go. I don't know how I'm gonna crawl under there.
We haven't even seen a stingray yet.
No, lucky us.
I haven't seen one. Not even one.
Yay!
I mean, last year there was hundreds.
Yeah.
Well, it was the same time, so I don't understand that.
No, I don't either. But
I'm happy. Don't
yeah,
get me
I
wrong.
feel much better about that.
The tide's coming back in. Hasn't quite reached the bow, but there she is, all nice and clean. Our home. Check for stingrays, check for stingrays. This is what happens to hands that clean holes. Lizzie even cleaned the windows inside the hole here. These lead into the cabins. They're actually meant as escape hatches in the case of a capsize, but they're also really pretty to look out at. There's been an issue with safety with these windows actually falling out at sea, and so while we were in Florida I made these frames to go around them, and they were mounted while Nat was in the water. It wasn't an easy thing to do, but we feel safe about that now. So
we're done. Wrong hand. This hand. Okay, we're done.
we're done.
Yep.
It's almost 10 o'clock. We both had a shower. We're waiting for the tide to come in.
Yep.
And we're done.
We'll have to open enough cover so we can see to. We're gonna leave. We're not gonna anchor.
Yeah, I think we're going to leave here. There's not enough wind here.
Yeah.
one stingray.
No.
Crazy.
Lots of crabs.
Yeah, well, crabs at least,
They run away.
they defend themselves. You see them defending themselves at your foot, and you've been standing there like 10 minutes, and they're busy going, come back here, it's a flesh wound. What lessons did we learn this time?
Go earlier so we can get shallower.
After we cleaned the holes, scraped the holes, I actually used the broom and brush, or we used the broom and brushed them.
Our bottom page is crappy, but
It looks like, I think you can get expensive bottom paint or you can get cheap bottom paint. I think it's the same. After 2 years, you have to replace
yeah.
it. I believe we're afloat.
Okay, that's where we were. We started floating very quickly and we had to get all our covers up and the anchor up and get going.